Hi, everybody. Welcome. Oh, look at all you guys. Oh, you guys. I'm happy to see anybody at all in the chat, to be honest with you. I feel like I let you all down. I let you down. I let you down real bad. And I can't do it again. I won't fail you again. Why isn't my desktop audio on? Is it because I haven't clicked on here? Click. Okay. Ah. 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 Hmm. One moment while I figure this out. Why aren't you working? Be on game. Go back. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I don't want a resume yet. Maybe it'll start when maybe there's no sound until I get into the game again. All right. I hear nothing. I see nothing, but it's working. Who do we got? Who do we got here? We got Lucas. We got Meowcat Max. Hi. Welcome. Hey, Turley Tuft. Thune. Yes. Thune is now. The time is now. Let's go. Why gorillas? Why gorilla emotes? Some inside joke that I'm way outside of. It's Usu. Hey. And we got some cannon fodder. Yes, the chill time before the storm. Indeed. My thumbs be all cured. My thumb be all cured of its pain and of its hurting. It was hurting real bad. It reminds me of Chrono Trigger. Oh, I didn't think about that. Hey, Kai and Kitsune. Right, I'm gonna get this. Ryuro. This is how I'm pronouncing it. Ryuro Kitsune. Evening, y'all. Evening, all y'all. See, y'all's not inclusive enough. You got to do all y'all, because y'all would leave someone out, presumably. Let's see. Hey, it's Asumio. I'm surprised that you're alive. I would have thought that either the rusty internal part of that surströmming can would have killed you by now, or the fish itself. We have a Kai, Kurosawa, welcome. Let's go. You did, but we're used to it, Luna. Yeah, you know what, Case? You can go. No, I expect nothing less. You have to pretend like you don't like me. It's the facade that you put up in front of you. I understand. You have a reputation to protect. You needed the rest of those alien hands. Yeah, all 12 of them. I needed to rest all 12 of those alien hands. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. There I go. Talking out loud again. Oh, you're feeling better. You got better. That's right. You weren't feeling well yesterday. Well, that's okay, because you would have been bummed. I'd bummed you out real hard yesterday. Because you must channel your inner monkey to beat the boss. Yes. Save India, Luna. Oh, that's a lot of pressure. I tried that already. We did a pretty good job. I mean, we saved some people in India. It's a cat. Yay, cat. Whee, waving back. Oh, I missed that. I had to work. Gonna have to watch the VOD. I know. I almost got it. But I've in the post game analysis, I have a couple of strategies that I can use to hopefully beat this. First being, one second. Listen closely now. You hear that? That's the sound of me opening up a can of whoop ass. And I'm going to sip from it now. Delicious. I also have tea. And chocolate. This is tea, Diet Dr. Pepper, and chocolate. Them's the weapons I bring to the duel. Maybe that's why I lost last time. But no, I have fuel, I have a heal, I have a fresh thumb. My thumb is fresh and rested. So, and now I know what I'm dealing with, which is bullshit, by the way. I think everybody who was there can acknowledge that this bad guy is bullshit. This boss is bullshit. One thing I did notice, and I don't know if I can get, if I didn't get confirmation of it last night, and maybe some of you noticed it too, when he splits into multi versions of him, the little shadow versions of him, did you notice that all, or either some or all of them also have, they all have different life bar amounts? And so what I'm wondering is if I have to kill the one with the smallest life bar amount last, in order to have that show up as being like the correct life bar amount, and not he doesn't come back with extra life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because he keeps coming back from that first round with more life, and that shatters my spirit a little bit. Every time it happened, it shattered my spirit a little bit. So I don't know. Then the only way to do that then really easily, or more easily, is I can't use the chakra. I have to use this bow the whole time. They all have life bars. I think it's the faster you kill them, the better. Oh, interesting. And here's the other reason why this part is bullshit. You know, in the narration, and I guess even besides that, throughout the game, you learn all these new combos that depend on your ability to run up walls in order to fight. And Vishnu's like, she's going to have to use all the things she's learned up until this point in order to succeed. And as soon as I get into the last boss level, none of those abilities are open to me again. I cannot use any of those. I can only use the very, very basic, the most basic functions of my weaponry. So that's where we're at right now. Also, you said I'd have been disappointed. I can't be disappointed in you, Luna. Oh, well, I will say, well, thank you for that. I will say that everybody was very encouraging last night, and everybody was throwing out the sound alerts and the biddies, and that was making me feel a lot better. And at least that you guys were enjoying the process of me learning, getting smarter, getting better. But yes, we will forget about the ways. I don't generally like to make excuses, if for anything, but I kind of feel like this boss is bullshit. Getting life back is not bullshit. Like, that's a thing. Like, I'm used to that. Getting life back, with no cue. No actual cue for that, and also getting life back when I am not able to get life back is kind of bullshit. But I should stop complaining and just get to the game, shouldn't I? Well, let me make sure, because it's just going to jump. I don't like to make excuses as I make excuses. Well, I said I don't like to do them. It doesn't mean I don't do them. People do all kinds of things they don't like to do, Lucas. You know how like Case comes to all my streams. He has to, it's part of his duty. He has to come here so that he can make sure that another lost soul doesn't just go into the world thinking that they're better than him. The facts. I just came in. I don't know what is happening, but I believe in you. Thank you, the facts. And you're the facts. And that's a fact. Thank you. Well, I'm about to beat a big boss that I struggled with fighting last night, and it's a bullshit boss, but I'm gonna beat him anyway, because that's just who I am. That's just who I am. I'm a boss-ass bitch, and here we are. Court-ordered game attendance. Wait, people think that they're better than gays? Apparently so. Okay. All right, you guys. Actually, before I do get started, how are all of you doing? It's not all about me. Has everybody brought their boss battle beverage, their triple B? Because if you don't have a triple B on you right now, you need to get yourself a triple B. Triple B. Big boss battle beverage. Wait, big boss battle beverage. That's 4. Boss battle beverage. I can count. Numbers are hard. Shut up. Right, we're getting laughs from her already. Well, I'm getting laughs from you too. I'm in the middle of making my stream overlay, so I've been busy. Nice. Oh, I can't wait to see it. All right. Okay. Just chilling out here. Excellent. You chill. You chill and you stay chill and focused on the things I can't focus on, so that we can all kind of troubleshoot how to beat this guy the most. We came to some very powerful conclusions by the end of last night, so we're in a good place. But if you see anything else that I didn't see, then let me know. Popping Trulies? Whoa. I just finished next to last Gatorade. I'll have to go get one later. Yeah, don't listen. Especially if it's like one of the baby ones, the wee little tiny ones, it's worthless. You need the big ones. All right. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. Anybody from what's that old cartoon? God. Nah. I'm too focused. I'm too distracted. Well, those are two different things. Those are opposing qualities. I'm a hot mess. How about that? I'm a hot mess. We'll go with that. Okay. Resume. Oh, shoot. No, don't come. I'm not awake. I'm not awake yet. You can't hit me yet. I'm not awake.
Sir, you are the boy's sister.
Oh, no, let me have my arrow. Why didn't... There. Duck and roll, duck and roll. It's basically the name of the game is duck and roll and this kite around this guy to begin with. By the way, let me know how the audio is. Can you hear the game audio and stuffs?
Be gone.
I saved Golu, and I will stop you.
Oh. Game audio fine.
You can't match me, sister.
Yep, all my combos are gone. I thought maybe it was a glitch, but nope, they're still gone. My combos are still gone. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I forgot about that. I gotta move out of the way before he does that to me. I gotta go to the right. I gotta go underneath him, basically underneath him after every shot, and then to one either right or left to avoid the spikes, the ground spikes. Game audio is fine. Excellent. Oh, I wonder if I should need to check my settings to see if...
And I will stop you.
Be gone.
I'm blessed by Ma Durga.
Are you? Are you?
Stop me.
I am not afraid of you.
Waste my time. Be gone.
I saved Golu, and I will stop you.
I will break you, mortal child.
You have tasted my power. You know I can hurt you.
I hate her duck and roll. It's so slow. It's so slow.
Die, insignificant insect.
I will not let you win.
Oh, God damn it.
Why do you persist?
Give up this fight, for I will not.
Not even Boomy could kill me, nor can you.
I have the gods at my side.
You have a very tiny side, though, so...
We'll get to the Deva realm. I will make them pay.
I will not let you win.
There is more to you, I bet.
Give up this fight, for I will not.
Break you, little child.
I have the gods at my side.
Oh, fuck.
Enough, you irritating mortal!
You have tasted my power. You know I can hurt you.
Not even Boomy could kill me, nor can you.
Give up this fight, for I will not.
And then the gods that you stand for.
Why should the world die for your vengeance?
See, every time I fire at him now, he disappears before I can hit him. And it doesn't matter what weapon I'm using. See? I don't know if I'm actually doing any damage. I'm not making any hit damage.
Only seek justice. I only seek.
Am I supposed to switch to melee now?
Only a fool would try.
Is that what that meant by you have to use everything you've learned? See, every time I don't think he's taking any damage. No.
I was enslaved, and for what crime?
Stand and fight, you arrogant creature.
Seriously, stand and fight. What the dick? I'm hitting you.
You suffer.
Know when you're beaten.
Oh man, really? Go melee? I don't have a lot of may have to sword and shield. Oh. Ugh.
Not let you stop me.
Know when you're beaten.
Yeah. That's not working. attack during the hand throw, it follows me. I can't attack during the hand throw. I can't. It's not like if I go inward, the hands won't get me. They'll come closer to me.
Why should the world die for your vengeance?
Nope. Didn't even get a hit in. Didn't even get a hit in. Damn it. Okay.
So, you are the boy's sister.
I am sent by the gods themselves to stop you.
They are a little delay after he attacks that Q. There's gap during.
Sister,
And blessed by Ma Durga.
There's gaps during the attack, and there's startup time. Just see if you can deal damage. Well, I mean, whenever I would normally deal damage, I'm talking about that at later in the game when I'm firing at him either with my bow and arrow or the chakra. He turns basically to dust every time. It's not like it's timed or that I'm getting the timing wrong. It's that he does it every time, no matter what the pattern is. So I think I have to. That's telling me that I have to use a different weapon, and I. Oh, jeez.
I am not afraid of you.
During the hand attack, it might be where he's weak. There's gaps during the attack, and there's startup time. Yeah, I know the startup time. I didn't see if there were gaps.
break you, little child.
You have tasted my power. You know I can hurt you.
Like, I don't see where the gap would be big enough to... Right there. Oh, not these.
Why do you persist?
I will not let you win.
Oh, that's...
Not even Boomy could kill me, nor can you.
Only a fool would try to open the gate.
Oh, fuck.
I will make you suffer.
Know when you're
Oh.
beaten.
No, give me my chakra. Why can't I take my chakra? There we go.
There is more to you, I admit.
Give up this fight, for I will not.
I only seek justice. I only seek my deeds.
Why should the world die for your vengeance?
When you, and then the gods that you stand for.
Oh!
Stand and
That
fight,
did
you
something.
arrogant creature.
You reacted to that. I don't know what I did differently. A small box that said while he is slamming his glaive to the ground, use the chakra. Okay.
I will not let you stop me.
Why should the world die for your
slaves, and for what crime?
Stand and fight, you arrogant creature!
Hey, Fireholder, good to see you. Welcome. There. That hit him.
Enough, you irritating mortal!
Only a fool would try to open the gate.
Oh, God damn it.
And then the gods that you stand
Know when you're beaten.
Enough, you irritating mortal!
Okay. Pausing it for a second. So close. Okay. All of my power is focused on Vishnu. He's the chakra and the bow. I believe the shield and the sword is also... What did... Blessed by Vishnu, these divine powers are a great balance. Okay, so that's also blessed by Vishnu. What did... oh, the bow is... The bow is Shiva. So when he's about to slam it, you throw the chakra out, then you dodge. You're doing fine with the chakra. Okay, so when he's about to slam it, so you mean when he initially, like the first time as it's coming down? Because as it's coming down, initially, you need bow for stage 1, yeah. As it's coming down, I have to be out of the way though, because it will hit me. So usually when as he's coming toward me, what I usually try to do is, because being close to him is what triggers him to slam down on me. So that's when I try to duck and roll underneath him, so I avoid his initial attack. And that way, while his back is turned and I get out of the way of the spikes, I can hit him. He hits twice and then there's a pause. A very little one. All right. Choco time. All right. When he's in the middle of for the slams. All right.
You are the boy's sister.
I am sent by the gods themselves to stop you.
Cannot you to stop me?
I'm blessed by Ma Durga.
Be gone.
I saved Golu, and I will stop you.
You can't match me, sister of gold.
I am not afraid of you.
Ah, shit.
Not even Boomy could kill me, nor can you.
I have the gods at my side.
I feel like his attack pattern is not exactly the same every time. Like, I feel like he didn't do a lot of this as much of this ground stomping.
Die, insignificant insect.
You have tasted my power. You know I can hurt you.
Why do you persist?
I will not let you win.
Enough, you irritating mortal!
Why should the world die for your vengeance?
Oh, shit.
And then the gods that you stand for.
Stand and fight, you arrogant creature.
Break you, mortal child.
Give up this fight, for I will not.
Maybe what I'm...
Not even Boomy could kill me, nor can you.
You have tasted my power. You know I can hurt you.
I will break you, mortal child.
Know when you're
Doesn't...
defeated.
That doesn't hurt him. When he's doing the hand thing, it doesn't work. Wait. See, yeah, when he does... There we go.
Not let you stop me.
So it's a balance of being close enough to trigger him to hit me, but not close enough for him to actually hit me. Oh.
I was enslaved, and for what crime?
Stand and fight, you arrogant creature.
I only seek justice. I only seek right.
Why should the world die for your vengeance?
Oh, fuck.
Know when you're beaten.
It's gonna get life back.
Enough, you irritating mortal!
Wait.
There.
And then the gods that you stand
Know when you're beaten.
I only seek justice. I only seek my deeds.
Stand and fight, you arrogant creature.
Ah. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. So, what have we learned? We've learned that he's an asshole. We've learned that it's you know, chocolate gives me power. Would that final 4 to 5 hits be better, work better as melee if he keeps vanishing? Well, I don't know, because it seems to be triggered by, his vanishing is triggered by me setting off my weapon. So I don't know that it necessarily matters which weapon I'm using as much as when I'm using it. So like Usu said, if I use the chakra and hit him with it when his glaive is at a certain position, it will hit him. The problem with that is that he will only put his glaive down once he gets a certain distance away from me. So I have to trigger him to attack me, but I have to be far enough away so that he doesn't hit me. Chocolate gives you power. It gives me power. I need juice. It's doable, you just have to be fast. Yeah. Hence the issue. I need caffeine. Perhaps cocaine. I don't know. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Stay in school, don't play Raji.
So, you are the boy's sister.
I'll make you pay for taking my brother.
Cannot stop me.
I'm blessed by Ma Durga.
You can't match me, sister of gold.
I am not afraid of you.
Not even Bhumi could kill me, nor can you.
I have the gods at my side.
Thank you, Fire Bun Bun. I believe in you too.
We'll get to the Devil Realm. I will make them pay.
You have tasted my power. You know I can hurt you.
Hey, Chauhan, welcome.
to persist.
I will not let you win.
Ah!
I was enslaved, and for what crime?
Only a fool would try to open the gate.
Oh, happy Janamashtami! Happy Janamashtami!
Enough! You irritating
I miss going to
mortal.
temple. I miss going to temple for Krishna Janamashtami. I would go all night till midnight. It was awesome. That seemed to do stuff. That did a thing.
I only seek justice. I only seek my demons.
Stand and fight, you arrogant creature.
Not let you stop me.
Why should the world die for your vengeance?
Oh no! Wait, what? No!
Her enemy
He's
had
dead!
copied himself. Mahabalasura was on every side.
Oh! 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 Did I do it? Do I do it, or is he coming back? Oh, if he regenerates,
This
fuck
was
this game.
just a
Okay, fuck
diversion.
this game. What? 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 No. I win. I win, you
Mahabalasura had
lose.
escaped Raji and stood at the
No!
gates,
What?
reciting the mantra.
No. Fuck that guy. I hit him.
But why? And then another voice took up the chant.
Oh no. I knew it.
Golu.
Bro's gonna be bad bro. Gonna turn into demon bro. No. No. Okay, I don't mind if there's a phase 2 as long as I get to have life back.
Although Raji still fought, the gates to the Dev heavens now stood open. Mahabalasura's design had come to pass,
What?
and Golu had been the key.
Weird. Weird.
Now
Weird.
what horror would be unleashed on the world?
Well, that's fun. You win, but you lose. That's cool. I'll go with that. I accept that. Huh. Sorry, guys. I'm not celebrating yet because I have to see where this is going. Oh, cutscene. You lose your brother forever? Brother's lost forever?
Golu!
You know what? I'm a little bit pissed at this game anyway because they didn't let me enjoy that victory just now completely. This is very confusing. I'm confused. Yeah, good. Yes. This is good. Happy ending? Yes, no? They died together in the desert? That would be fine. I would be fine with that. I got my victory. They die in the desert. They die in the desert. They die in the desert. Wow. We all lose. Congratulations. Wow, that is a terrible game. That is a terrible game. Oh my gosh. Wow. So, yay? Oh man, I didn't even get to be like, yeah, I beat the guy. That's terrible. Game over, no moral. No moral. None. None. Yes, I finished it. That is true. I finished a game. I didn't give up. I finished the game, even though the game had no point, ultimately. It's Igor Chichkin. Look at the name up there. Igor Chichkin. Sorry, I just had to point that guy's name out. Wow, a lot of Russians. A lot of Russians. Wow. I wonder why the studio nearly went bankrupt. Could it have been that their game had a terrible ending? We did it! We did it together! We won lost together, you guys. Wow. Please play Unfair Mario. Wow. Maneater. No, I saw Usu play that. Pickup Andropov is the head of transportation. Wow. Okay, but focus, Luna, focus. You beat the bad guy. You beat the baddest bad guy, even though he didn't die. Not really. DeviantArt.com/Lileia. People, someone go look that up now. Look that up right now. Lileia. DeviantArt. Oh my god. Is my little brother alive? That's not the impression I got from the game. My impression I got was either they died in the desert, or they're gonna die really soon because the demon got into the heaven and is gonna rip it apart. Yes, you know what? The best bad guy from this whole game, Giant Snake. Oh, good night, Fire Bun Bun. Thank you for catching I'm glad you could catch the end. Oh, thanks. Could have given us a better, at least killed, like, maybe he's the key and stuff, but at least make him die, like, make the demon die. Like, get the Demon King dead, and then, okay, maybe the little boy says the mantra and opens the gate to heaven anyway, but it's okay because the demon's dead. So the gate to heaven is open, but the demons don't get in because the demons are dead. But I beat it. I beat it. I beat it. Oh, please. Say there's an NG Plus mode. Oh, no. No. Raji was imprisoned in a cutscene too. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Googly-Eyed Snake was a better boss. Very much more surprising. I mean, I got the impression that a boss fight was coming in that situation, but I did not expect for a giant snakehead to emerge from the background and then just immediately swallow me whole. All right. Well, I beat it. I beat a game. Well, I mean, I beat games before. I am glad I played the game because it was good. Like, it's a good game for me, like, as an introduction to this style of gameplay. Beautiful game. Love the graphics. Kind of obnoxious game user, like, interface for the weapon situation. Oh, hey, JD. Oh, no, I beat Soma, too, although that was another game where no one won. Why do I do this to myself? What's a game I can win? What's a classic game where just a straightforward, happy ending. Big Booba is a better boss as well. I did like Big Booba. Big Booba Demon, she would have made a better final boss, I feel. Spec Ops, the line. Roguelike version, Death Road to India. Ooh. Super Mario Brothers. Ooh, Super Mario Brothers, that's just delightful. I know that it's not an easy game, but have you considered Celeste? Celeste has come up as a possibility before. It has. Yakuza. Ooh. My curse is to play games with bittersweet endings. Unfair Mario is amazing. I'll have to look that up. I do have a new game coming up for next week. I have on the next week's schedule, or at least a new game to me, a new game I have never played before. But you'll have to wait until the schedule comes out. There'll be a new game and an old favorite coming back next week. All right. Well, it is almost 9 o'clock. So I said that if I finished early enough, I would do some Hindi study. So I'm going to go to a separate screen for that. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and go to that screen actually right now. Let's see. Go to Hindi learning. Ta-da! Ta-da! And I'm going to shut down the game. And then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to be back. I'm going to go use the restroom. I'm going to use the restroom. I'm going to get, I have beverage still. And we'll just go into this lesson and I'll explain a little bit what I'll be doing. So I want to be the guy is always the wrong answer. But I want to be a guy in the guy. Shut it down and delete it forever. Yep. All right, I'll be back in just a moment. I'm back. How's the music? Is it too loud? I can adjust. I can make it a little bit quieter. Yeah, Luna, Celeste is amazing. It's hard but never unfair and doesn't punish you for using the accessibility tools in the game if you ever have trouble. Story is really good too. I may have to put that on the list. Could you do me a favor, Lucas, and could you put it in the Discord thread about new games just so I don't forget? Seems a bit loud to me. All right. Let me see if I lower above it. How'd that? How'd that do? Gran Turismo has a happy ending? I think you're a liar, Case. I think you're a big, fatty, fat liar from Fat Town. From Fat Liars Anonymous. Clear a single round of unfair Mario. If you, Harshal, if you can go into my, I know you have access to my Discord. If you go into my Discord, there's a channel that's for game recommendations. If you could go in there and just type in unfair Mario, that's where I'm keeping collecting names of games that I should try or look into. That way I won't forget, because I am a very scatterbrain. Oh wait, you know? Oh yes, because before I started streaming, like way back before I even started being VTubing, I went and I looked up a bunch of games that I thought would be a good idea to have all backed up. So that was one of them. Whisper Indian noises to me, alien. Indian noises. Indian noises. Like what? I'm trying to think of what that would even be. Plus, there's no point redemptions. Thank you, Harshal. Hindi language ASMR when? Right now. Right now. So let me see here. So I can see just, well, I'm trying to think. You guys are fine. You're fine. You can read it. It's fine. And I'm on English. Perfect. So, before I get too far into this, sorry, I got that ending of that game just throws me for a loop. It throws me for such a loop. But thank you guys for sticking with me and for showing up again to watch me beat the final boss, kind of, today. I did feel legitimately disappointed in myself yesterday, but I did comfort myself by rationalizing that I did have a sore thumb. But I beat it. I beat the bad guy, sort of. I beat the game. I didn't beat the bad guy, really, but I beat the game. AJ Zulu channel, hi! Take that, you creature, you. The protagonist insults were stellar. Yeah, you big stupid head. You big dumb dummy from you dumpster. That boss was cheap. That boss was cheap. I fought like a lion. Hold your head up high. Like this. Oh, it did give me a great idea. Your inspirational speeches have given me a great idea for a new emote, Case. I'll give you that much. I'm going to do a cowgirl up emote. Cowgirl up, Luna. How many thumbs do I have? Just the 2. I mean, on this meat suit, just the 2. Why Hindi? Sorry, I got distracted, AJ. Hindi because I've been learning Hindi for about 7 years now, and I started learning Hindi way back because I was very much interested in the language because I was watching Bollywood movies and I was spending a lot of time in the Indian community and hearing it a lot, and I have since then made a lot of Indian friends in India, and I'd always wanted to learn a second language. So, I was always envious of people that knew a second language, and I had tried a couple of times before. I tried once to learn Spanish, and I failed, and I had tried once to learn Irish, and I failed real hard. But I wanted to try again, so I tried again with Hindi, and I've really been successful, I think. I am now trying. Now, if you look at the bottom of my screen, you'll see the Hindi proficiency test bar. I have recently discovered, for those of you who are not aware, since I became intermediate level in Hindi, I have been trying to find a really decent proficiency test for it to help me give me a way of measuring where I'm at, and also as a first step toward studying to become either an immigration translator, an interpreter, or a medical interpreter. And unfortunately, up until very recently, I hadn't been able to find a test that was offered for Hindi, a proficiency test for Hindi. And because there's lots available for the European languages, there's a lot you can get them in Russian and you can get it done in Mandarin as well, but could not find it for Hindi. And I decided to search again to see if anything had changed, and I found an organization or a company that offers proficiency tests. Oh, Lucas! Oh, 50 cents short of half your proficiency test. Oh, Lucas, that's awesome. Oh, thank you. But yes, so basically, I have I'm trying to raise money for my Hindi proficiency testing. The company only offers, they offer a writing proficiency test and a speaking proficiency test. And I'd like to take both, and both are separate. They're separate fees. So I am studying, I'm taking the next, I started I gave myself 40 days basically to brush up and brush up on my Hindi, make sure that I can get the best possible results I can, because in the last year and a half, it's been hard to make time to study with everything going on in the world and just IRL stuff. But I'd like to really see how far I am. What do they cost? If you look down there at the bottom of the screen, total, I believe that the writing portion costs 108. The speaking portion is 164 or 65. So I just, it should show, I don't know, let's see. Though I just followed the regular link, so I don't know if it'll update the bar correctly. Yeah, I just thought about that. It's okay, Lucas, because the stupid thing is linked to Twitch, isn't it? I'll go, well, it's okay. I will update it manually. We'll update it manually so it's correct. Yeah, we set that up today because it's set up for Twitch, and we thought if we just put it in our YouTube profile that it would automatically work because it's through Streamlabs, but I guess it's being a butthole. So, chalo chalte hain. Chalo chalo. Aw. Thank you, Void. Yay. Okay, so well, it'll be in Streamlabs, so we'll know who donated what and how much, so that we can input it manually if we have to. Yay! Thank you guys. Is Luna blushing or is it normal? Oh well, right now now I'm blushing. I started blushing when people started donating. Your Twitch and YouTube accounts under the same banner. They're not merged yet. I'm trying to do it right now. Thanks, Modbot. Womp womp. What? 183? Holy crap! Go back to school, scrub. I don't want no scrubs. Luna flustered. I am flustered. Oh, guys. Well, I guess that was done. We're done. We did it. Oh, wow. Oh, guys. A wink. And a wink. And a wink. Both of mine are merged. Yeah, I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Well, now I just have to go and do good. Now I really got a fire under my ass, because now I really got to do good. Oh, boy. Damn it. Now I have to do... So, in seriousness, what I set up about a week and a half ago is I set up my basically my personal study program for the rest of the 40-day period, which involves trying to study an hour a day in some format. It can be writing, it can be listening, it can be just talking to myself, because that's legit. It can be reading out loud. Whatever helps me gain a little bit more comfort, get comfortable again with it. Because it's all in there. I know it's all in there. It's all in my head. I just have to become, like, it's not like if after a certain point, it's not if you don't use it, you lose it. It's if you don't use it, it goes to sleep. And then if you wake it up, like for some reason, again, later, it'll seem like you're not very good, but it just needs to wake up a little bit. So, Luna hype, Luna proficient. What would that look like? Would it be Luna with like, it wouldn't even be, it would be Luna covered in like Hindi script. Luna's going back to school. I'm going back to school. Gonna get my master's degree. Actually, depending on, you can take, there's several different, what it ends up turning into is you take several layers of testing, and then you take that testing, if you want to be nationally certified, there's a national certification board that will certify you, and your certification is good for, I believe, 2 years. And the focus, you just choose which focus you want. There's immigration, I believe it's immigration, medical, legal, and there's a fourth category, maybe just like general social work for interpreter. So Luna getting henna on her arm and using it as a cheat sheet. That would be great. That would be great. Wow, awesome, you guys. Thank you. Sorry again about I will update that little bar. We'll get it updated to properly reflect your generosity. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I won't let you down. I let you down, well, initially with the bad guy, but I won't let you down with my Hindi. But I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know when I'm about to take the tests, and I'll let you know when I get the results back. The stream has been great, Victory. I'm glad that I beat him. I was worried I'd get so frustrated that I would quit, and I would have had to live with the mar of getting to the very last boss and then giving up. No, you're the cutest. No, you're the cutest. Void, true story. This is absolutely true. Void Village is actually the cutest. Have you ever seen Void? I haven't, and so you don't know that it's not true. So there. That's my logic. Okay. Enough gushing. Gushing all over the place. Now we got time. Now it's time to work. Now it's time. Now that I can take my test, now I gotta do the work. So, what we are looking at here, this is called Delhi. Says Delhi Ki Kahani, which is the city of Delhi's story. Basically the history of Delhi. I guess if you wanted to say the history of Delhi, it could be Delhi Ki Itihas. Itihas is the Hindi word for history. And this is a document that my actual online Hindi teacher sent to me to use as a study material. And what my teacher has done is he's written an article. We're not gonna. It's several pages long. It's 17 pages long. We're not gonna get through it even in a couple of places, but in a couple of streams. So, but it's a good place for me to start. My Hindi teacher will send me documents, articles that he himself has written, and then gone back and kind of annotated words or phrases that he thinks that I don't quite know yet, so that I have them. And then at the end of the whole article, he has like sentence practice. But what these are designed to do is, like, if I were in a class with him, I would begin reading the Hindi that I could read out loud. And then once I got to anything I didn't understand, he would help me get through it. As you can see, there is a lot here that is already put in. But there's also a lot here, like this whole section here where it says 2 major Sanskrit epics of ancient India. It narrates the struggle between 2 groups of cousins. That's actually not anywhere in Hindi here. So I think he actually made a mistake, and he didn't include... He included the English translation of the Hindi he forgot to write, so I'm going to put that in. Oh, Kat, thank you for coming by. I just waved in real life. Like you can see me, because I'm a goober. Hey, Finfire. Yeah, it's new. It's new and improved. What did I do? I clicked on something. Huh. All right, that's fine. Streets of Paratas. Interesting. Huh, all right. I don't know why I clicked on something and now it's different. All right. We'll do it. What happens if let's see. Lekin yaad hame baat kare. So if I do that, where does that show up? Interesting. It disappears. Interesting. Huh. Oh well. Looks like you hit a header. Meh. All right. No worries. I'll do this. Because that looks like it's more consistent with the breakdown of where we're going with this story. So this is the history of Delhi, the city of Delhi. And I will read it out loud, and then anywhere that needs certain types of translation and into English, I will include that here. And I will translate as I go. All right, so Delhi ki kahani, story of Delhi. Let's see. Aaj hum aapko Delhi ki kahani sunayenge. So today is saying, oh, get the keyboard. So it's saying, I've got to adjust my microphone situation because I can't see the keyboard, and I'm not very good at typing without looking at the keyboard periodically. Let's see. Today, we will... Sunange is like to tell a story or to narrate a story. You closed out the goal. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you. I think we got... It was exactly the right amount, right? Thank you, Modbot. And thank you to everybody who donated. I will not let you down. Today we will, I guess, narrate the story of Delhi. Delhi. Let's see. वैसे तो दिल्ली की इतिहास Mahabharat, and this is where it breaks down because I think my teacher forgot to actually include the Hindi. By the way, in the history of the history of Delhi, the Mahabharat is one of two ancient major Sanskrit epics of India. And it narrates the struggle between the two groups of cousins in the Kurukshetra war time period, probably fall between 8th and 9th century BCE. So, because the Hindi is actually missing here, I'm going to include it. Today we narrate the story of Delhi. By the way, let's see the two. So I should probably insert it here, the Hindi part. So I'm going to go to my Hindi keyboard. So Delhi ka itihas Mahabharat. Let's see. Mahabharat. Let's see. One of two major Sanskrit in epics of India. Let's see. So that to say that you would say the Sanskrit itihas. Sanskrit itihas. It would be Bharat, which is India, ke Sanskrit, nope. Ke itihas, one of two would be do se ek. Oh, god damn it, Modbot. I'm trying to get some Hindi done here. Jeez, I'm crow. If anybody donates money right now, I will not feel bad. Hey, no, put it back. Let's see who loves you more than I do, Modbot. Let's see who cares about your arm situation more than I do. I think everyone does. I don't know if they care enough to give you money for it, though. All right. भारत के संस्कृत के इतिहास के दो. This is hard because there's a lot of possession going on here. There's a lot of possession of other things. Mahabharat, Bharat ke Sanskriti ke Itihas, Sanskrit epics of ancient India. Ooh, Prachin. I forgot the ancient part. Prachin. That's ancient India. Prachin Bharat ke Sanskriti ke Itihas के दो se ek epics. I guess ki epics, I guess. Well, epics would also be itihas, but that's very confusing. So I'm gonna say major stories. So maybe Mukhya Kahani. It's Meowcat Max. Hey. I know this isn't correct. Quite correct. Kahani. Kahani. Mukhya Kahani. Ke ek Mukhya Kahani. So basically what this translates into is that the Mahabharata is one of ancient India's major Sanskrit, let's see, 2 major Sanskrit epics. Oh. Sanskrit. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Oh. Okay. I can fix it. Okay. Let's see. 2 major Sanskrit epics of ancient India. Prachin Bharat ke Yes, Mahabharata is India's one of India's main stories. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to word it. So, Prachin Bharat ke Sanskrit Itihas Sanskrit Hindi ek ke do se ek hai. There we go. Itihas. There. Ancient India is Prachin Bharat, Sanskrit history, one of 2. So do se ek hai. Do is 2, ek is 1. Do se ek hai. Or maybe it needs to be me. Do me ek hai. Yes, that's better. Ancient Hindi is hard, to be honest, but easy when you get. Yeah, I mean it's what gets difficult is when you start getting into. I can have a really nice conversation with people as long as we use simple, like not simple sentences, but straightforward sentence structure with no run-on sentences. Once you start adding in, like this is one of 2 major Sanskrit epics of ancient India, that like it narrates the struggle between, like this is going to be, I'm going to make this a separate sentence because otherwise it's going to get too complicated for me. It narrates the struggle between 2 groups of cousins in the Kurukshetra war. That's also, I think this is partially my Hindi teacher's mistake, actually. Let's see, it's, so I'm going to do Kurukshetra Yud, which is Kurukshetra war, Yud. Kurukshetra Yug. Do ye. Yeah. Yay, this. Kurukshetra Yud, 2 groups of cousins. In the Kurukshetra war. I feel you. It was the same when I was learning Hindi. Being Bengali, it's a little weird. Oh, Bengali. Oh, what is it? Ami Bangla Janina. It's the only phrase in Bengali that I know. Yes, Kurukshetra was a battlefield. So I can say Kshetra. No, field would be... Well, Kurukshetra, Kshetra means field. Kurukshetra means field war. The Kurukshetra war may... Do... groups of cousins. I would do rishte. Do... Rishte... रिश्तेदार के समुदाय समुदाय is community, but I feel like samudaya is the same community. रिश्तेदार के समुदाय. I don't even know how I would spell it. Samudai? Rishte is more close. Rishtedar. Okay, rishte. Do rishte. I could just do rishte. Do rishto. Rishto. ये कुरुक्षेत्र युद्ध में दो रिश्तों I know this. The word for struggle is संघर्ष. के बीच में संघर्ष. I think it's sung. It's not. It's an aspirated g. Sangharish, I think. Sangharish? That's Singarish, not Sangarish. Sangharish? No, it's Sing again. Not a perfect Hindi keyboard. It's also a weird word. Sangharish. It's Sangarish, huh? There we go. Sangarish. के बीच में संघर्ष सुनाता है. This narrates. So sunata hai. Sunata hai. That's a long sound. It's okay, you're doing fine. Oh, well, thank you. Do you speak Hindi, Finn? Are you a Hindi speaker? This is way more complicated than I thought. Hey, this is language, my friend. This is why I can't do. I feel like, a lot of people when they do language learning streams, they do what's that website? Where it's like the games, language learning games with the little owl as a logo. Would you be up for translating a Hindi shop manual for a motorcycle? I could surely try. It would be awesome to try. Duolingo, that's it. Duolingo. I can't do Duolingo because Duolingo is very much entry level, and not to toot my own horn, but I think it would be boring for me and not useful at this point. And this to me is much more useful to me, and I feel like still okay, interesting for you guys. I don't know. I know that the story writing one where I was writing in Hindi, you guys really liked, and this is sort of the reverse where I'm translating it into English. But also I'm doing my typing, which is helping me too. So we did that. Narrates the story between two groups of cousins. The युद्ध में the दो रिश्तों के बीच में संघर्ष सुनाता है. Kal. Time period probably falls between. Oh, okay. See. Time period. Kal. Shayad. Probably. Between 8th and 9th centuries BCE. Shuru hota hai. It began probably between 8th and 9th centuries BCE. If you're aiming for proficiency tests, then Duolingo. Yes. It's fine if you're just starting and you're looking for you're starting and you're kind of tipping your toes into the water, and it's a good place to begin, but it's not a good. You can't really stay there for very long. So, Utkal, time period. Let's see. Shayad means maybe. It can mean maybe, or it can mean probably. Or ho sakta hai. Actually, ho sakta hai. Although it says se shuru hota hai, so I don't need to ho sakta. I can say ho sakta. Ho sakta. Ho sakta. Because ho sakta means most likely or probably. Ho sakta, 8th and 9th centuries BC. Oh, what is the word? I don't know the word for century in Hindi. I'm more impressed about fighting the English to Hindi text converter. It's fun. This is actually the best one that I've found. There are a couple, but this one works the best. When you type in, because Hindi is phonetic, like the script is phonetic, it's nice. It's easier to learn. But because there are sounds in Hindi that are not in English, what basically this does is the program guesses what you intend, the top five most likely words you intended to write based on what you type onto an English keyboard. So if I want to write, I just write ho sakta, ke beech mein, so ke beech mein. So in English, ke would be ke beech mein, ke. I type in ke. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh. See, I can see it on my screen. You guys can't see it. It's not showing up for you. Interesting. So when I type that ke, a drop-down menu with 5 possible Hindi words that I intend to write show up below, and with different spellings in the Hindi script, and it allows me to choose which one I most like. And usually it's in the top 5. Right, you can see the KE, but you can't see the drop-down menu. At least it doesn't show up for me in the window on OBS. It shows up on my screen when I'm typing in Microsoft Word, but not in the OBS, which is interesting. But yes, it gives me options, and I can click on the one I want if it's there. If it's not there, I kind of have to fiddle around with it a little bit. So no, I know that nos. Oh, 9th and 8th and 9th. So, Ot and Na are 9, but it wouldn't be that. It would be Atvi and Navi. Oh man, I don't know what I gotta polish up my numbers. I'm gonna make notes. Numbers. All right, between the 8th and the 9th centuries BCE. I'm going to highlight this because I actually don't know how to phrase that in Hindi because it's not written here. It's se shuru hota hai means it started from between that time period. So here we'll start here with this highlighted text. Purane kile ke paas Indraprastha naam ka gaon tha. So this is saying in an old fort near Indraprastha, which near an old fort, there is a village called Indraprastha, which means Indra's city, or the place of Indra. Indra is an old Vedic god. Oh, so like predictive text or going EN to Japanese, which I never learned. Yes, it's predictive text. Good way to say it. So there's a village called the place of Indra, basically, and Indra is an old Vedic god. माना जाता है कि पांडवों की राजधानी इंद्रप्रस्थ वहीं थी. So माना जाता है means it is said or it is believed, माना जाता है कि, that the Pandavas of the Mahabharata had their capital in this village, in Indraprastha, was here. Indraprastha की नींव पर ही मुगल शासक हुमायूं ने पुराना किला बनवाया था. कुछ बनाना, to make something. The foundation of Indra, of this city, is said to Indraprastha की नींव foundation पर ही Mughal शासक हुमायूं ने पुरानी किला बनवाया था. So the Mughal ruler Humayun built a fort basically on top of, basically conquered the city and built a fort over the top of the village. So the history of the city of Delhi, like a lot of old cities, is that it's many, many cities built on top of another one. So this is the first layer, basically. Nili Chatri, Delhi area's name, so the area around Delhi, Nili Chatri, or let's see, Nigam Bodh ilake में भी इंद्रप्रस्थ से जुड़े कुछ साक्ष्य मिलते हैं. So what this is saying is that these two areas, these are place names. These two areas are at this time are believed to have joined, are kind of got absorbed into Delhi, the main Delhi city over time. So these were separate spaces that got absorbed into to the city of Delhi. लेकिन यदि हम बात करें ऐतिहासिक दस्तावेजों की, तो दिल्ली के बारे में पहला जिक्र 737 ईस्वी AD में मिलता है. ईस्वी AD. What does that word mean? I know that's a century. Is that century? Or year, or 737 AD? Century AD. No, that's not a century though. That's an precise number. So that is what's been thought. That this paragraph is what people like. That's the legend. But this is saying, we know from historical documents, the first mention of Delhi comes from the year 737 AD. They made a castle with magic in Indraprastha. Oh, okay. Kuch milna. Oh, kuch milna is to find something, to get something. Milna, kuch milna, really, to find something. Kuch, I thought it was maybe it's the same. Kuch milna can be to find something or to get something. तब से लेकर अंग्रेजों के अधिकार तक दिल्ली मुख्य रूप से 7 बार urj. That's a difficult word. That's the sound ujri और बसी है. 7 बार आबाद होने के दौरान अलग-अलग. See, this is a really long sentence. शासकों ने यहाँ पर 7 शहर बसाए. Okay, so since then, until the British occupation, until they came, the city of Delhi was destroyed and colonized 7 separate times. During that time by different rulers. Alag. Thank you. Modbot calls it my moon language. He calls Hindi my moon language. So thanks, Modbot. Okay, so let me say that again, now that I understand what it says. तब से लेकर अंग्रेजों अधिकार तक दिल्ली मुख्य रूप से 7 बार उजड़ी और बसी है. Was just, oh, I see. It's saying it's destroyed and colonized 7 times. होने के दौरान अलग-अलग शासकों ने यहाँ पर 7 शहर बसाए. So it was destroyed and colonized 7 separate times by different rulers, and different rulers established 7 cities, basically 7 separate cities in one spot over time. Honestly, this gives such a sense of temporal presence. I'm imagining this happening from the historical perspective of those there. It's so interesting then too, because this breaks it down really small. Like you're like, people say, oh, this particular city was settled this way. But there's a lot of stuff that happens in between all the quote unquote major stuff. Isidoran, Temur Lung, historically best known as Tamerlane, was a Turco-Mongol Persianate conqueror, the last of the great nomadic conquerors of Eurasian steppe. Isidoran, during this time period, this Tamerlane, who was a Turco-Mongol Persianate conqueror, Nadi Shah was one of the most powerful Iranian I see, this is separate people. So this person, Tamerlane, Nadir Shah, who was an Iranian ruler, and an Angrezo ne yahan Narsanghar kiye. And the English perpetrated massacres in the area of Delhi, what is now Delhi. आए इन 7 शहरों के जरिए जानते हैं दिल्ली के बार बार बसने और उजड़ने God, that's so hard. उजड़ने की कहानी. So in these आइए इन 7 शहरों के जरिए जानते के दिल्ली के बार बार बसने और उड़ने की कहानी. Oh, so in the through the repeated colonization and destruction of the city is Delhi. We learn about Delhi's story. That is I believe how that is interpreted. So now it's saying पहला शहर लालकोट जिससे तोमर राजा ने बनाया. So this is saying the first city, Delhi's first city, the first name that the city of Delhi, the present day city of Delhi had was the name of Lalkot. जिससे तोमर राजा ने बनाया. Basaya. So the Turco-Mongol Persianate ruler is Tomar, I believe is who this is. Oh no, Tomar is a different person. Sorry, Tomar. So let's see. First city which was settled by Tomar dynasty rulers, part of present-day Delhi and Haryana during the 9th and 12th centuries. दस्तावेजी इतिहास में दिल्ली के बारे में पहले जिक्र. Yep, we learned this already. According to the historical documentation, the first mention of Delhi is in the year 737 AD. Tab Raja Anangalpal Tomar, this is the name of the king. Atvi Shatabdi mein. Oh, there it is. There's the 8th century CE. So I'm going to highlight that so I can translate it above. 8वीं शताब्दी में ने इंद्रप्रस्थ से 10 मील दक्षिण में ऊपर बसाया. Okay. So at that time, this king, 10 miles south of Indra's village, that village that became Delhi, 10 miles south of it, he established a separate village. Lalkot. Oh, because there's a fortress made out of red bricks. Ah, okay. I was like, Lal, it must mean red something, but I didn't know what kot would necessarily mean in this context. Thanks, Harshal. Yahan Dili ka gaon tha. This was the village. This was another village that got absorbed into what would later become Delhi. I'd always thought of him as Tamerlane, but apparently that's a European epithet based on his injuries. Oh. Kuch baras baad, us par raja ne Lalkot Nagri basai. Some years later, at that place, the king established Lalkot Nagri, the new town's name. In 1180 में Chauhan Raja Prithviraj Tritiya. Oh, the third Tritiya is the third. Prithviraj the third. Ne Kila Rai Pitora Banaya. So this ruler established this fort. The fort's name. Lekin Dili Gav ka naam chalta raha. But he established the fort's name. He built a fort there, but he didn't change the name of the city. It says Lekin Dili Gav ka naam chalta raha. It continued. It persevered. Prithviraj. I actually really like that name when I can say it, and when I can say it right, I'm very proud of it because I really, really like it. Prithviraj. Kaha jata hai, it is said ki Humayun is, if you go to Delhi, you can see Humayun's palaces and forts and stuff. It's super cool. Humayun ne baad mein Lalkot Nagri ke gaँव par Purana Kila banwaya. So he's a Mughal ruler. He founded the Nagri, the Lalkot, and par Purana Kila banwaya, and built the old fort. I guess it's called the old fort. Purana Kila, fort's name. I guess it's the old fort. Rai Pitora ke दीवारें 6 मीटर तक चौड़ी और 18 मीटर तक ऊंची थी. So the fort's walls were 6 meters thick and 18 meters high. Akbar's grandson. Humayun was Akbar's grandson. Akbar the Great? The Akbar? There were many Akbars. I assume you mean Akbar the Great. किले के अंदर की कस्बा बसता था, लेकिन Muhammad Ghori, another ruler, ने in 1192 में पृथ्वीराज तृतीय को हरा दिया. So inside the fort, there was a town was established, but this ruler in 1192 defeated Prithviraj, और भारत में तुर्कों के शासन की शुरुआत हुआ. So he defeated Prithviraj, and at that time the Turkish rule of at least Delhi and Haryana began. Let's see. दूसरा शहर मेहरौली जिससे कुतुबुद्दीन ने बसाया. Ooh, that's a different name. Second city is called which was colonized by Kutubuddin. He's the one who built the Qutub Minar, I assume. The Qutub Tower. The second city is called Meherali, I guess is how it, Meherali, yeah. Muhammad Ghori ke bete, so Muhammad, the Turkish ruler who dominated the Prithviraj III, his son, Shahabuddin ne gadi संभालने के बाद अपने भरोसेमंद सेनापति कुतुबुद्दीन ऐबक को कमान सौंप दी. So Muhammad Ghori ke son, once he took the throne, he transferred command of the I guess the army, Sompana, O Saman Somp, trustworthy, let's see, के बाद अपने भरोसेमंद सेनापति कुतुबुद्दीन ऐबक को कमान सौंप दी. Gadi, to handle something. संभालने के बाद Shahabuddin Shahabuddin ne, son Shahabuddin ne, so the son ne संभालने के बाद अपने trustworthy. Oh, okay. So after the son had basically ruled for a while, he transferred power. I guess he didn't have an heir, so he transferred power to his trusted general, Kutubin. I was trying to figure out, what did he transfer? The power, I guess, of the kingdom. Kutubuddin. So this general, this trusted general, Kutubuddin, Ebuk इससे पहले गुलाम थे और इसके बाद राज गद्दी तक पहुंचे. Oh, so I see, because Kutubuddin was technically a slave. He was technically a slave, considered a slave, when he was the general. Even though he was a general, he was considered a slave to the throne. And then once he was given, so he went from being a slave, a powerful general, but a slave of the king, to being the king. That's pretty badass. उन्होंने 1206 में दिल्ली से शासन शुरू किया. He started ruling in 1206. उन्होंने ही कुतुब मीनार, he built the Qutub Minar, बनवाई, जो कि उनके मारने के बाद ही पूरी हुई, which was completed after he died. He started building it, but it wasn't finished until after he died. It's Jeep. Hey, Jeep, welcome. इन्होंने कुतुब मेहरौली शहर बसाया. इन्होंने कुतुब मेहरौली शहर बसाया. He established the Qutub Mehrali Sheher. He established that city, colonized it. Jo Delhi ka dusra sheher tha. It was the second city of Delhi. 4 saal baad, after 4 years, Ebuk ki घोड़े से गिरकर मौत हो गई. Aw. 4 years later, his horse died. Really? Oh, he fell from his horse. I thought his horse died. No, he fell from his horse and he died. He died after falling off his horse. I thought that's an interesting phrase to kind of throw in there. No, his horse did not die. He fell from his horse and died. Ebuk Damad, his son-in-law, Iltutmish, was the third of the Mamluk kings who ruled rulers of northern India. He was the first Muslim sovereign to rule from Delhi. Delhi ka Sultan ban gaya. He became the Sultan of Delhi. बाद में उसकी बेटी Rajya Sultan. His daughter? Oh, I guess so. बेटी Rajya Sultan Delhi ki Shahasan bani. Oh. So after that, his daughter became the Empress of Delhi. That's sweet. I want to read about her. Rajya Sultan, her sultanate, her rulership. तीसरा शहर सीरी जिससे Alauddin, Khilji. Khilji ne basaya. Oh, isn't Alauddin Khilji, isn't he the one that shows up in that movie Kingdom of Heaven? Or am I confusing them? Okay, no, he died. Cool. Like, as long as the horse is okay. Because I always comment on, whenever I watch movies where there's a lot of there's a lot of battle that takes place on horseback, I know it's not real, but I always feel really bad for the horses in that situation, because they're just horses, you know. They all get killed and stabbed and slaughtered, and it's just terrible. Oh yeah, Padmavat movie. Oh, is that him? Alauddin Khilji. Okay, that's why it's familiar. He's the one from Padmavat movie. From the Padmavat movie. How long is this paragraph? Let's see. I can finish this before we start the meditation. So the third city of Delhi, which was settled by city of Siri that was settled by Alauddin Khilji. Raja Sultan के बाद कुतुब की सल्तनत खत्म हो गई. So after the Sultanate, the Qutub kingdom was finished. So after that particular line died, after the empress died, that was over for them. That ended. 1296 में Alauddin Khilji, was the second most powerful ruler of the Khalji dynasty. Gadi par betha, he took the throne. वो सोना लूटने के लिए दिल्ली में आया था. He came to Delhi to basically loot it for gold. लेकिन वो दिल्ली में बस गया. लेकिन he decided to stick around. He's like, I'll take the gold, but this seems nice. I'll stay here. मंगोल शासकों ने जब दिल्ली पर हमला किया, तब खिलजी ने उसके सैनिकों के सिर कलम कर दीवारों में चुनवाए दिए थे. So when the Mongol rulers came to launch an attack on India, this ruler they attacked Alauddin and Delhi, and Alauddin had the Mongol soldiers. Let's see, was it him or was it the Mongol rulers Shasako ne tab when they attacked Delhi, Khilji ne. So Khilji, the Muslim ruler, Khilji ne uske son, his soldiers, the Mongol soldiers, cut their heads off, decapitated them, and put their heads on top of the walls of the city. So, इस वजह से उसके किले का नाम Siri पड़ा. So Siri means, Sir is head. So because of this, what happened, the fort is called Siri Fort, so the head fort, basically. Khilji ne revenue system बनाए. He created a revenue system. फौज और बाजारों पर उसका ध्यान था. He put his focus on the army and on decoration. Revenue system बनाया. That was the decoration. Oh, you mean the heads? The heads with the decoration? Fancy. Merry Christmas. Look at the heads. उसने अस्पताल भी बनवाए. He also established a hospital. Khilji के not Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic. खिलजी के सैनिक और कर्मचारी उस समय सिरी कोर्ट के अंदर ही रहने लगे. Senate to Senate. किले के सैनिक or कर्मचारी is employees, like workers. City fort, not court, fort के अंदर ही रहने लगे. So everyone basically stayed inside. I don't gotta go fast. Nope, don't gotta go fast. Gotta go slow and read real good. Everybody basically had to stay inside the fort. You gotta stay, रहने लगे, stay inside, remain inside. किले के अंदर ही पूरे शहर के लिए इंतजाम थे. Oh, I see what it's saying. So basically, because of all the stuff he established inside the fort, you didn't have to go outside the fort for anything because everything was set up inside. ये दिल्ली का तीसरा शहर था. This was Delhi's third city. So that was the end of the third city. Okay. All right. I'm going to pause here for now. That's hard on the old my mouth. My mouth is very tired. My brain's tired too. Drinking some tea. It's very cold now, but yes, they built the wall around the city. Everything that the city needed, everything that the people needed was inside the walls of the city, of the fort, or of the city. City fort. I get up and confused. Sometimes I feel like is the fort the wall and the armament, or not the armament, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the towers and everything that is built around everything that happens in the city? Or is there like a fort and then there's the city and then there's a wall around the city? Hydrate. Thank you. The fort is the outer walls and everything inside. So the city, so when they say the city, they're talking about the city, they're also talking about, essentially talking about the fort as well. All right. Yeah, my mouth is, that's one of the things I have to do for this, especially for the speaking portion of the proficiency test, is I need to retrain my mouth in the sounds. Because I could read all of this. I have several books that I read in Hindi, in the Hindi script in Devanagari, but I read obviously like you would read any book. I don't read it out loud generally, so I can read all this, but I can't speak it at the same pace, and that's because I haven't been practicing speaking in a very long time. So I need to do that. That is what this is all about. So I'm going to stop there for now. Let's see. Inside the fort, you could have farmlands as well. So not necessarily fort equals city. The city is in the fort, but the city is not the fort. Gotcha. Thank you. I am going to quickly go now. So now I'm going to go, now we've reached 10 o'clock. I'm going to pause here for tonight, and I'm going to go over to the meditation scene, and I'll go over a couple of things before we get started on the meditation. So, I will, let us move there. Meditate. Meditation station. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice stuff. Okie dokie. Okay. Just taking a minute to pause. This is a weird stream. I went from vengeance to school, to learning, to language learning, and now to meditation. So, thank you guys thank you for all your encouragement and for cheering me on for the game. I loved it when you guys were cheering me on, especially last night. I went way longer than I thought I said I was going to, because I was so determined to try and beat it. And I had a great time. I did. I really enjoyed it. So, and then getting to beat it within a decent amount of time, this time after like problem solving, felt really good. So, thank you guys. I'm glad too. I know you guys, some of you were getting real salty on my behalf in that game. So I appreciate your what's the word? Solidarity. I appreciate your solidarity. Thank you again to all of you that donated, not just tonight, but in the past, for the proficiency testing. It's one of those things that now if I do the testing, I'm very if I do the testing and the score comes back really low, I will study and take the test again, but I will not seek your assistance for that. But I'll keep you updated as to how things go with that. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really happy that it is an option that is now open to me. It wasn't open to me for a very long time, and so I don't want to waste the chance. So, thank you again. Let's see if there's anything else I want to say before we get started. Like I said, I'll post this coming week's schedule right after the stream is over on my Twitter. And so you'll be able to see what's coming up. Some fun stuff coming up next week. That's about it for now. No new updates with anything else. I have a lot of stuff that's in process. I'm working on a highlight reel that I'll be trying to post sometime, if not later tonight, then early this coming week on my YouTube channel. I'll be posting a fun highlight reel, so that'll be fun. I have confidence you'll do well. Thank you, Fireholder. I have confidence I'll do well too. Just have to make sure that my, what's the phrase? Opportunity meets preparation. Preparation reward when preparation. What is it? Success is when preparation meets opportunity, or opportunity meets preparation. One of those things. But I got to do the preparation part. I just want to say we love you, girl, and you're awesome. Aw, thanks, guys. You're awesome too. You're a part of why. I mean, you're part of the biggest reason I keep doing this. So, and I'm glad that you guys continue to enjoy the meditation. I'll keep doing them on Sundays. Your voice seems so calm now. Well, that's. I'm trying to get into a calm zone before I start the meditation. What tended to happen in the first couple of times I did this was that I was so excited or nervous about this, because it's not generally what people do for live streams, that I was really like excited. I was excited about it. I was, jittery. And so that energy kind of, it translates into not sounding as calm. And I want to be calm so that you can feel that calm and help you feel calm. So that makes sense. All right. Well, let me do one thing quickly. Save my progress for my my Hindi here. There we go. And then I'll close that out. All right. So I'm going to go back to, tonight we're going to go back to the first meditation that I ever wrote. I'm still working on script number 3. So this is back to script number 1. But this is a good one. Welcome to this meditation. Let's take some time to get comfortable. You can do this meditation seated on the floor, in a chair with your hands in your lap, or laying on your bed. Don't worry if you fall asleep. The intention here is to wind down the body and the brain from an active day. There's nothing that you need to do right now. The best thing you can do for yourself right here, right now, is to take this moment to pause and allow your body and mind a much-needed break. If you are unable to stay for the entire meditation, no worries. This meditation will be here for you to use as you wish, whenever you like. Once you feel settled, pause for a moment and notice your breath. Don't try to change it in any way. Just observe the gentle in and out. Notice how your chest expands and lowers with each breath. You may have thoughts popping in and out of your mind, and that's completely normal and to be expected. Don't try to stop them. There may be sounds in your environment that you notice. The hum of your computer, the distant voice of a neighbor, or the low roar of traffic as it passes by outside. Observe these sounds without getting too involved with them. Whenever you feel yourself following a thought, take a deep breath and return your attention to the sound of my voice. Now, we're going to start the process of helping our bodies and brains let go of the day's activities and tensions. At the count of 3, I want you to take a deep breath, filling as much of your lungs as is comfortable. Go slowly, counting to 4 as you breathe in. Once you reach the count of 4, hold your breath for 4 more seconds, then release slowly to the count of 4. If you are unable to reach the count of 4 at any time, don't worry. Do whatever you are capable of doing. Meditation is a skill like any other and can take some time, but you will always get some benefit from it no matter what. Now, I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Hold. Release. Do this exercise 2 more times. Can you feel the muscles in your chest and stomach stretching and relaxing? How does it feel to you? Notice the sensations. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. We're going to do what's called a body scan meditation. We're going to bring our attention slowly to different regions of the body so that we can notice any tension or stress there and allow it to release. We'll go from top to bottom. Let's start with the muscles of the face. I want you to imagine a warmth, much like warm bath water, spreading across the muscles of the forehead. The warm sensation is extremely pleasant and makes it easy for the muscles there to relax and release. Feel your eyebrows lower as they relax. The warming sensation continues down over your eyelids and nose, soothing the tightness behind your eyes. Then, your cheeks and jaw muscles easily settle, letting go. You may feel relief in your jaw and teeth as many people hold stress here. Allow your jaw and chin to go slack. Your mouth may open slightly as you relax, and you can allow it to do so if it's comfortable for you. As the warmth radiates down the back of your neck, you may notice a lot of tightness. The shoulders and the neck are often places where stress festers and tightens. Let the warmth settle here for a while. Notice how the muscles in your neck feel. Remember that if you lose your place at any time during the meditation, either because of thoughts or sounds that become distracting, you can always return to your breath, simply noticing it and allowing it to help you relax further. Now feel the warmth spread out and down over your shoulders. Let your shoulders drop, and you'll notice how high you've been holding them all day. It's like you've been spending all day pulling as hard as you can on a rope that's tied to a tree trunk. You haven't let up for a minute, and your neck and shoulders are burning. Let the rope go and release that tension. Enjoy how good it feels to let go. As your focus moves down your upper arm, then your forearm, pause at your wrists and notice any strain or tension there. Between jobs that keep us at our desks all day and cruising the internet to relax after work, our hands do a tremendous amount of work and get worn down. Let the warmth flow into your palms and fingers, and if you feel like it, extend your fingers out straight into a nice stretch if it's comfortable to do so. If you suffer from any kind of pain, simply let your hands rest. Imagine that glowing warmth softening and relaxing the tendons and muscles into a deeply relaxed state. Now bring your attention to your chest. As you breathe, notice the expansion of your lungs and rib cage. Feel the gentle stretch of muscles in your upper torso. This is where most of us let our breath rest, but try to breathe deeper into your body by allowing your abdomen to relax and expand once you've filled your lungs. Let the warmth that's flowing over you relax you more and more with each breath. As your abdomen becomes soft, the warmth continues to flow over the tops of your hips and down toward your upper thighs. The warming sensation reaches your knees and envelops them completely in a relaxing sensation. Feel the muscles of your calf soften as the warmth continues down toward your feet. When it reaches your ankles, again pause there. Take this opportunity to rotate your ankles if you're able to, and feel the stretch. Rotate them and extend your feet as straight as you can, and then release and relax completely. And feel the difference. From here, the warmth extends into the bottoms of your feet and to your toes. Your whole body is now enveloped in this calming, relaxing sensation, like you're suspended in a warm bath. The meditation music will continue for some time, but feel free to emerge from this relaxed state whenever you're ready. Take it slowly. There's no reason to jump to alertness. Move your body slowly from its current position, or if you are able to, simply allow yourself to fall asleep. Thank you for joining me for this meditation. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good night and that you sleep well.